Yo, what's up, KXB? How you doing? Oh wait, where's Bennett? Is he like late or something?
Oh, dude,
Like,
I'm just right here,
Always.
dude.
What's
What's up,
up?
Rummy?
what's up?
What's going on, Mesophonic?
What's up? How you guys doing today?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Good. Do you want to see
No
the cereal
way,
I
dude.
chose for
Let's
you
see
guys?
it.
Let's see it. Oh wait, I got it right here.
Hey.
Holy crap, no
Oh,
way.
Captain Crunch peanut butter crunch.
Yeah, I
Oh
chose this one.
yeah.
I chose this one for you guys because like your music's not like normal dubstep. It's like that extra step of it. And this is just like not normal Captain Crunch. It's like the extra
Uh,
step
the,
with the peanut
it's the
butter. So
crunch.
like,
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's like
yeah,
sticky. It's hard to
Yeah.
swallow.
I see what you did there, Drum.
yeah. You guys
Yeah,
want
let's
to pour
pour
more?
up.
Yeah. Hold up, I gotta open it up. Oh. Oh geez, I broke the bag.
Oh, yeah.
What milk you guys
I got
using?
a I got a bowl with handles.
Is
Hold
that,
on.
is that mug?
Oh.
What milk you guys
I got,
got?
Oh
I got the
geez.
certified
It's
vitamin D
everywhere
here.
now.
Whole milk.
Oh, I got cereal in my
Colin's
shoe.
using cereal milk, shoe milk.
How did you pull that off?
All right,
Oh,
I got a nice uh, Califia Farms
yeah, that's what we use in
barista
the
oat
coffee
milk.
shop.
Got my rice milk.
Wait, what do you got there,
I'm a
Rummy?
big oat boy.
I got rice milk.
Ooh, rice milk? I don't
Yeah.
even know if I've really had rice milk, especially not with cereal. Oh man, this cup was a bad choice. This is a horrible idea.
Oh, yeah.
Mm, that was some absolutely fire cereal though.
It
This
is.
snoich is certified snoich
That's what I
cereal.
was
Wait,
about to say.
can I say that this is
Snoiching.
like
It's
like a
insanely
modified
crunchy.
Reese's peanut butter uh, puffs, Reese's puffs. Just not
It
quite
is
as
though.
Ooh,
chocolatey, but this is real good. Big crunch.
man, I'm gonna need one more bite.
But I got a
Mm.
question for you guys. Like, how'd you guys get start making music and stuff? Like, what was your inspiration?
You want that one?
I'll go first. Personally, when I was in college and the very first Skrillex EP came out, was my absolute inspiration as to wanting to start producing electronic music. I've been doing music my whole life, just kind of like stuff that my parents put me into, from choir to band, marching band, jazz band,
Yeah.
show choir, all this stuff. But even though I love doing music, I knew that I didn't have like a future that I wanted to pursue in like singing or playing saxophone or anything. And it wasn't until I was like fully exposed to stuff that like Skrillex like really put on the map for us. Then I was like, oh man, like this is the kind of music I could see doing for like the
Yeah.
rest of my life. Rather than pursuing a craft that like I was okay at in high school and I enjoyed it, but I didn't really have the full passion to like do those things, even though I really still wanted to do something in music. So it was definitely like the shining beacon of like, hey, do this. And
Hmm.
yeah, pretty much been at it ever since.
Definitely.
That's pretty interesting. Then we
Yeah,
do a
we'll do
bite, and then
another
we do
bite
Bennett.
here. Another
Oh, another
crunch.
bite? Another
Another
bite.
crunch,
Let's do it.
boys.
Hopefully this one
Oh,
doesn't fall out of my bowl. Big crunch.
These
Mm.
are so
Mm-hmm.
crunchy.
Stays
Yeah,
crunchy.
I mean, pick
yeah.
college
It's
that
that
we
OTT.
been making a lot of hip hop stuff throughout high school, and then kind of what he was saying about Skrillex and Scary Monsters. That first whole album that he put out must have been like 2012 or something. That kind of just really said, I saw Colin, who would be modest to say that he was meeting him. He was in a group called Born in Blood. Shout out our boy Jeremy. Um, and yeah, it was just fascinating to see
Hmm.
like the transitions that he was doing, even at like just at random kind of like clubs at in college even. And I was like, who is this guy? This is a pretty remarkable set that's going on right now. And then I think it was also original Flusherdamus came out in that time span as well, which kind of like made me kind of realize, and then channeling into Colin and I working together, that you could just kind of beef up the sounds of the drums and the sounds that you're using and kind of your regular classic hip hop beat. And that's what we, and yeah, that's kind of one thing led to another. Here we are speaking to our.
That's really interesting. But like, what are the challenges of like being in a duo?
I think it's kind of the same as you would expect, like similar to two painters or two any artists in any field, just kind of like working together for so many years. There's going to be some road. We have been around each other for so long, and it's kind of like more of a blessing than it is anything a hindrance in that way. Just because there is like two brains on one track at any and all times, and I think that that's always going to be a benefit, even through all the tribulations or whatever might be happening behind the curtain, and that's just part of life. But I definitely have really, really loved the fact that we've had both of our brains like growing as producers, coming up with new sounds like I've showed you, Jerome, and yeah, just having two brains like on a track with kind of a relative understanding of where we want to go with the song, and the journey as well has been kind of the sickest part. But yeah, it's really just kind of like your classic button heads, kind of like you would butt heads with your.
Yeah, creatively speaking, it's definitely like it's a challenge to work like collaborate with kind of anyone because you have to like let people do what they're gonna do without kind of trying to be the backseat driver and like when you're making your own song you're getting feedback with every sound you're putting in and then you hear it and you want to change it but when you're like sitting there listening to someone else work it can be definitely challenging to like listen to what they do and be like oh that's not what I would do and you want to tell them like oh like do this do that but kind of like giving them their space and their time to work on that and like see it through to their vision and then kind of like talking about
Hmm.
maybe if like you think you should do something else that is in general is challenging just working with anyone but if you have that kind of like creative respect for each other you can definitely get to a nice end piece for sure.
We forgot to take
Oh
a bite
no,
before
two
I
bites,
asked, so we
double
gotta do
bite,
two now.
Oh man.
double
All right,
crunch.
2 bites done. I might even just try and slurp this one. Mm. Yeah, that's the benefits of the bowl with the handle. You don't even need a spoon.
Dang, what's a cup? What's a cup but a
Yeah.
bowl with a handle?
Do you guys have any advice for like up and coming artists that want to get into the music scene?
Um, yeah, for me, I would say kind of if you're like starting producing, um, really just making as much music as you can is one of the first best steps because like there is like quantity over quality. When you make as many songs as you possibly can, it's more likely that you're going to come out with like more good songs than just say you spent like 3 months on one song.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to learn a lot more by making a bunch of different things and trying a bunch of stuff out. Whether or not like you get anything that you like, it's just like that repetition and practice is really helpful. And also not being afraid to kind of like copy what other people are doing to start with because it's like the best way to actually learn what you're trying to make is to try and imitate it. So like find something you like, try and imitate it, and then once you like feel like you've built those skills, try and like make it your own sound.
This is like really good advice. I could have used that when I
Yeah,
was
I was
like
gonna
getting
say,
into
Jerome,
it.
you.
Don't worry, dude. You got like 15 years
Yeah,
started earlier than
and
I
you
did.
also have no issues with quantity right over there, Romy.
How about you, Bennett?
No, just to kind of tie that up, I think another thing would be to kind of like seek out some resources, and I know you know very closely, Jerome, groups like the Boredom Fighters. Um, that is kind of like been the most impactful for like, especially for working with kids or people that might be needing that kind of positivity in their lives. Um, we do a bunch of workshops that do music empowerment and show things about music production. So seeking things like that out is extremely inspirational. Colin and I have both seen firsthand just countless kids just walk away just unbelievably inspired from the workshops that we do with them, which is, I think, extremely impactful. And then, yeah, like what Colin said, I think both him and I can attest that just YouTube tutorial rabbit holes is also an extremely aggressively recommended way to get better. If you have a question, just YouTube it and watch a whole series of tutorials because they're all out there for sure. And then Colin, too, would definitely preach to the fact of reading the manuals.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you have Ableton or in like you're like privileged enough to have like a laptop that has Ableton, you just use the built-in tutorials. That is like the easiest way to learn Ableton. You don't need YouTube videos. You don't need a teacher. Just they have a bunch of built-in lessons that you can access if you have the program on your computer. But also to what Ben was saying, if you don't have that, if you don't have a laptop and you don't have this other software, definitely seek out like communities that kind of do that stuff and offer those services. There are free online programs like Soundtrap that anyone can access. Even say you went to a library on a computer, you can just go on that and try and make beats from there. And there's more than just that, but you know, if you really want to make beats, you don't have to have your own laptop. You don't have to have Ableton. You don't have to have that stuff. There are other ways to do it. So if you're really into it and you're up and coming and trying to make some stuff happen, there are resources and you should use them.
Yeah, like on the plane, I've made like a song on GarageBand on my phone. So
Exactly.
Nice. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
If you got an iPhone, you got free GarageBand
yeah,
and other free apps that you can download.
it's actually really good advice.
Uh-oh.
Next bite, next question.
Oh, next bite? All right, let's go. Really starting to melt together.
Yeah.
You
You guys got any
really
whips you've been working on?
It's really feeling like it's
You just
actually
asked
peanut
for
butter in
whips?
my
Who is
mouth.
this guy, Brad?
Yeah.
Calm down, Brad. We
Calm
got
down,
plenty
Brad.
of whips.
Yeah, we got a couple, 2 or 3.
Yeah.
You here, let me send
Send me
you a
the
link
link.
real quick.
I think I got. Oh, there it is. It's called
Yeah,
Jaunt.
Jaunt.
Is that it?
Oh, it's a jaunt.
Yeah, let's go. So, like, what inspired you guys to make this?
This was a Banko started track.
Just girthy 1/4 was my deep passion for sizzling top drum lines. But yeah, Jaunt, one individual John OS here.
Let's run it.
Romy, I'm guessing you're gonna overdub the audio.
We're taking another bite.
That's crazy. Yo, that's like really fire.
You snoich?
Yeah, I'm always switching.
Right above his head.
Oh yeah, I know Big Caterpillar Studios. You kidding me? That's the
Oh,
biggest
yeah,
studio in Fort Collins.
that's
Look
you
at
guys.
a little nod to the old
Oh,
green.
yeah.
Yeah, those drums really pack a punch.
We love it, man.
They do.
Punchy. Like this cereal, dude. Peanut butter
Peanut
punch,
butter
they could have called it.
Punch.
This one I'm about to play. I made with
hold
my
on.
boy
Where are your
Anyway.
whips, my guy?
Right here, right now. Yeah, it's just like kind of wubby and
Yeah.
heavy at the same time. I don't know.
Perfect.
Somewhere on the map, you will find me at. Couldn't even tell you where my mind be at. If I fall, I'll be climbing back. Giving up, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time. I ain't got time for that. If I fall, I'll be climbing back. Giving up, I ain't got time for that. Tears funky, 808 stomping, eating every verse, and you know I'm still hungry. School of competition, so I am what they say. I ain't got time for that. Run it.
Let's go.
Time
I
for
remember that one, Jerome.
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah. She snoiches.
Yeah. Really
Hold on.
does.
The console
I have cereal
spoken.
all
We have a
over my floor. It
certified
is ridiculous.
snoicher in our midst.
I think my floor is pretty clean right now.
You got
Dude,
clean
it's
floor?
everywhere.
Dang, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
I
it was
love
fire
those
though, dude.
vocals. Have you been doing a lot
Yeah,
of
thanks.
work with other vocalists coming up?
Only him
Okay.
for right now.
That was
But
the Tennyson dude is the vocalist.
yeah.
Dope.
hmm
Yeah, that was cool.
Honestly, you guys were the inspiration to like start my whole career. When you guys played opener for the Jansen show in like
Wait, at the
2020.
Aggie,
man.
right?
Yeah. We
That's
had like
so
no idea.
so dope.
Was that when we
We had
were
no
dressed
idea
up
who
as
like anybody
Wario and
was.
Waluigi?
And then oh yeah, I remember
Yep.
that. Yeah, and then we saw Bennett on the street downtown
Oh, come
making
on. I
music.
was with the boredom fight.
Oh, yep. We're boredom
Just,
fighters.
there he is on the
Yeah,
street.
doing a boredom fighters thing.
Fighters event. Jerome, I
Fighting
remember
boredom on the street.
you pulled up
I
with
still
all your
have that
friends and
track
we just
on my
started
Ignition.
tracking, and your one friend was like, "Let's make it 700 BPM." I was like, "Ah."
It's like 700 to
We know
90.
it's true.
Like we're gonna go down that far.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for calling your studios Big Caterpillar Studio. Shout out Greenside. Shout out
That's an
Snoich
absolute-
EP.
That's a humble dude.
Yeah.
That we were. I mean, it's been a pleasure to see you grow.
It's an honor. It's an honor, truly.
You've not only grown
Yeah.
physically, for real. We've seen like they're been amazing to see, man. We're both like super proud of you, man.
Are you you're coming back to Boredom Fighters Camp this summer?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm really
Heck
stoked
yeah.
for that.
You should let all the up and coming producers know about that.
Oh yeah. If you guys want to come to the Boredom Fighters camp with me and them, link will be down below if you want to check it out.
Yes, it's awesome camp. Super fun.
Yeah, is there anything else you want your fans to know or something?
Denver fans, we got a show coming up June 20th at Research at Cervantes, the Research Thursdays. Got a bunch of new music out coming soon. That one that whip that we sent you is coming out, I think, in June with Good Society
Some
LA.
remixes in the mix.
Got a handful of other.
Just churning, man. We appreciate all the support.
Yep,
and
bunch of
the love, man.
remixes.
I've been doing a lot of flips lately too. If I can't think of anything to make, I'll just make a flip of like
That's
a
the
song.
best way to do it, man.
Nice. Yeah, those
Catch
those
some
pop
quick-
off.
Yeah, especially for shows
Mhm.
too.
People love remixes.
Oh yeah, true. You have that.
Yeah.
That one's super.
Yeah, that
sick.
one was fire. That one's fire. I played that at Foco MX and
Oh
like
yeah.
people
Wait,
went
you gotta
crazy.
plug
Nice.
your. It might come out. You might have played it. It comes out, but plug your Mishawaka show, my boy.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It's on July
Mm.
20th. I got a show at the Mish with the Whittler.
Nice. What?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Is
It's the Whittler.
It's on Saturday or Sunday?
I don't know.
Spoken
I
like
think that's a
true-
Saturday. Okay.
spoken like a
Nice.
true
I'm gonna
rock
try and make
star.
that if we can because that's on the
I
weekend.
Well, thanks for coming out tonight, guys. I really appreciate
Absolutely,
it.
man. Thanks for having us. Thanks for the cereal.
Good
Absolutely
to end
dank.
it. We gotta end it with a bite. Like the biggest bite you can
Absolutely.
possibly
Well,
fit on your
let's
spoon.
I got a really small spoon, but I'll shovel it in my mouth.
Yo,
Mm-hmm.
It fell in my lap.
Yeah. That big.
yo.
Well,
Everyone go
cheers,
show
bro.
some love to this sweet boy Mesophonic, man. He's next up.
Go follow
up.
Kyral Banko on Instagram, SoundCloud, and don't forget
And
to
on
subscribe to YouTube.
Captain on the Captain Crunch social media page.
Captain
Yeah.
Crunch.
You'll find us.
Remember, always be snoiching.
Unless you got a crunch.
Yep. Stay snoichy.
Well,
Later,
thanks,
man.
guys.
Yep.